Where is Blitzen? Blitzen!
Thank you all for coming. Let's get this party started.
My name is Dasher! First reindeer from day one. Number one from day one. I have been the reindeer every year for as long as reindeer could fly. So I don't have to put up with this shit. One time, I was not the lead reindeer. One time. One foggy Christmas Eve. You know what, fine, whatever. I don't want to talk about it anyway. Just that one time, he was the lead reindeer. And where did it get him? And where am I? Right back at the front of the pack. The very next year and every year since.
I'm Cupid, goddess of love. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say goddess? I meant God. God of love. Can never keep that straight. Oh, and that's what he calls it too. The jolly old elf.
Oh.
It's red and white. Did you know? I mean, did you know that? He had it tattooed. Little red outfit, little white trim. Sound familiar? So that way when Santa gets a chubby, it looks just like it. Big Santa, little Santa, big Santa, little Santa. And they're both lively and quick. Now, I must repeat, I do not speak from personal experience.
No deer has ever been nominated for an Academy Award. Excuse me? Do you mean to tell me that Bambi did not deserve an Oscar? When his mother died. I just wept. Although that was animation. My movie, however, live action, big budget, all-star cast. Cloris Leachman, Abe Vigoda, Sam Elliott. Deserted, snow-covered highway. Cold winter night. Broken leg. Oh, Sam Elliott coming at me with a loaded shotgun. Oh! Oh! Ah! Oh! Oh! Ah! Thank you. The reality that a fat, jolly pervert is coming to town. I mean, really? Are you going to believe that your own mother is going to commit a federal crime, rather than, of course, to believe in a, grotesque, libidinous old troll of a man who knows when you're sleeping, knows when you're awake, knows how to get into your house, into your room, and knows that no matter what he does to you, you won't say a word. Santa Claus must be punished. He must be punished, so that the world will know that when a doe says no, she means no. And when she says, wait, she means no. And when she says nothing at all, she means no. when she says yes. This Christmas, she's saying no. She's saying no to Santa Claus. She's saying no to Christmas. She is saying no to pretending like nothing happened.
Rudolph was just a poor, deformed, retarded little reindeer buck. And St. Nick gave him the chance to be somebody, to be important. He showed him that someone had faith in him when no one else did. Not even his own father. I mean, after all, who is it that's really pushing these perverted accusations? The perverts! Vixen, Blitzen, and Cupid. The two lesbians and the bag! Some people don't think they're lesbians, but they are. Have you seen them look at each other? Like they know something the rest of us don't? Well, you don't have to believe me, but just because they both used to have mates does not mean they've never gone toe to toe.
Oh my.
At the very least, they're all three bisexual, and they won't be happy until the whole world is bisexual. Even if that means smearing the reputation of the one man who stands for right and good in the world, and peace on earth, and family values.
So, I'm thinking it over. No sick days, no vacation days, but it's only once a year. And I'm looking at my calendar, and suddenly, in a moment of brilliance, I realize that this is during the holidays. So, I said, so Mr. Claus, is this thing scheduled for sometime around the 24th most of the time? And he said, no, it's scheduled for exactly on the 24th all the time. And I said, well, not every year. And he said, yes, every fucking year. And then he said, Dancer, one of my reindeer is a practicing Muslim, and most of them are devout agnostics. But on December 24th, you are all Unitarian, because on Christmas Eve, I need Christmas deer to deliver Christmas toys or Christmas Day.
Nobody had ever said no to Santa Claus. I said no to Santa Claus. He was shocked. My doe fainted. And then he offered me money, gifts, reindeer things. I said no. And then he told me that he could find a place for Rudolph on the team. Rudolph, who wasn't going to be anything, but for the first time in his life, he'd have prestige, power, that as truly maimed as he was, he would never again want for love or affection. I mean, people would write songs about him. Being a red-nosed reindeer would be something to be proud of. Yes! I said, yes! And I listened to his screams from the next room. And I listened to his tears for years to come.
Mrs. Claus threw a fit. She wanted to have me fired. No, actually she wanted to have me stuffed and mounted, but she was willing to settle for having me fired and branded with a scarlet A. Apparently, promiscuity is acceptable as long as it's vulgar, humiliating, and ultimately futile. It's hard for me to like a woman who enjoys taxidermy. But then, this isn't about her. It's about me, isn't it? Am I telling the truth? Am I a lying vixen? Did I seduce Santa with my reindeer wiles? Did I lure him into the toy shop and force him to make violent, sadistic love to me? And what did I do to Rudolph? What kind of animal am I? Well, let's find out, shall we? Vixen, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Oh, absolutely. But I don't believe in God. Well, Santa Claus believes in God. God's been very good to Santa Claus. You understand, don't you, if it comes down to your word against his, why do you have to take his? Oh, absolutely. Because Santa might be struck by lightning if he were to tell a lie. It's too bad God doesn't have that same policy for sex offenders.